Salve, salve galera, quem fala com vocês é o Cirurgião, tá aqui para mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Estreia do Vanessa e do BALE. Você tá chegando no canal? Deixa o like, compartilha o vídeo e ative o sininho de notificação. Então vamos ver aqui como está a jogabilidade desses dois jogadores. Venha comigo.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Looking for the run. Now it's Cantona. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ferdinand. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Now it's Cantona. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne just eases him off the ball. So we're still where we started right now. That's good running with the ball. Cantona, and that's not going to reach. Vieira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Vieira. Now Ruben Dias. Now it's Cantona. He has found a way through. Cantona! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Wilshere. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Wilshere. Haaland takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Cantona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Vieira. And it's Makelele. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Makelele. And it's De Bruyne. For De Bruyne. And this is Owen. Lovely. Now then. Good read. Needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. So what can they make of this? Van der Sar clears. De Bruyne. Vieira. And it's De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Ferdinand cuts it out. Cantona. He's picked his way through. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder
Well, it
today
has
is
been
that parking in the
confrontational,
area around the
combative,
stadium is
competitive,
strictly forbidden.
everything you'd
Please
expect
use
from
parking
Derby
provided
Day.
by the club or any other paid parking
So we
facilities
reached the
in the
halfway
area.
point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vieira. It's Wilshere. De Bruyne. Wilshere. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to
Boa,
recover
meu
this.
goleiro, boa.
It's travelling a long way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Wilshere. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. BALE. Ruben Dias is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Aimed beyond the defence. Wilshere. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Now it's BALE. He just the goalkeeper. It's BALE! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
A probing pass. Oh, played right into his path. And he's gone looking... Struck first time! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
11, De Bruyne. Number 9.
Ended up in no man's land. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passes short and sharp. Big chance! Foden. And the break is on. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden closing in on goal. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Nicely weighted ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Wilshere.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the finish! There it is! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That really is quite fabulous. Oh, what a mistake! Ødegaard. Now Foden. Wilshere. Vieira. Son Heung-min picked out brilliantly. Foden gets good distance on it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ødegaard. And it's BALE. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should.
Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. Let's come backwards here.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Dijk. Now Foden. Nice sequence of passes this. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Son Heung-min is having a shot! Owen gets flagged offside. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Like to read out our fan club members who are
So there it
celebrating
is.
their
What
birthdays
struck you
today.
most about that?
Poxa, o cara puxou o cabo.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And Dijk becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Shot, surely! Yes! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Caicedo. Cucurella, who played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Haaland. He was under real pressure there. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now. Caicedo. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Park Ji-sung. That is good strength. Knocks it into space. Look at the space here. And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Picked out, has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Caicedo. Goes for a shot!
Park Ji-sung really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Vieira attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cucurella. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's fabulous. Produces a cross. Ball's gone out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely shaped ball. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland! Oh, what a mistake! Oh, good-looking ball. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Fofana promptly onto that, and that is that. Park Ji-sung. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's having a shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Wirtz. And he's there to clear it. Searching pass he's played there. Guardiola makes the interception. Wirtz. Played out wide. Timber's cross. And they win it back again. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. That's going in strongly.
Caicedo. And it's Wirtz. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely ball. Great chance! This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Haaland. Ambitious ball here. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Wirtz. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vardiol.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And this is Rooney. They're urging him to shoot.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on the field is number 41. Right.
Cucurella.
Substitution in progress.
Wirtz. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got to...
He's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Palmer is flagged offside. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Palmer. Timber. This looks promising. Palmer puts a cross in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bergkamp. Bergkamp is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Wirtz. Wirtz. And he's in on goal. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And that was very necessary. That is good alertness.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
And this is Rooney. He's come in hard. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Allison with the clearance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Wirtz. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Wirtz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has been cut short. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Whatever, he had him. And that is that. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Security staff for each block.
Well, how will we
report
look back on... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next gen.
Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. Now it's Haaland. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he welcomes it in. Cantona. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Gonzalez. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. He's got tall. That was superb goalkeeping.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Here's Nico Gonzalez. And that has been slung wide. And it's Gonzalez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And they're quick to get it back. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Rooney! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Doku. No, again, there's no way through. And here's Rooney. Rooney! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Picked up, it's Rooney! Nico Gonzalez. And he's managed to get free. Foden. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Foden. Rodri. And this is Rooney. And he's lost his man here. He's had a shot! In he goes! Simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking of...
A header!
Mais gol do BALE!
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
BALE!
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in utterly dominant position. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Pass somewhat off target, and he's let fly!
They've been denied a chance.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That's another chance. Manchester United are having a ball here. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Stones. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Cleared without hesitation. Nico Gonzalez. Now Foden. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. That's a lovely pass. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for the run. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he stop it going out? Rooney. Can he finish? It's Luke. In he goes again. It's hit the upright. So we've reached the hour mark. Foden powering forward here. And it's Nunez. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. De Ligt cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Now it's Nunez. Bale, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's a shade optimistic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bernardo Silva. Cantona. Lovely ball and a real chance now. There's the shot! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Now it's Rooney. Played out to the left flank. Bale. He's got away. Fire. Chance, surely! And he's missed it.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And the keeper's given it away. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade.
And that's it.
O cara desistiu, puxou o cabo.
That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support throughout.
Então, pessoal, esse foi mais um vídeo do canal. Gostei muito da jogabilidade do Van der Sar. Não gostei muito do Bale não, mas do Van der Sar gostei muito. Vai ter um goleiro. Então, pessoal, deixa o like, compartilha o vídeo, ative a notificação. Valeu, fui!